From My Eyes to Your Ears Part 1. 1970/1980, around that time. First, I like to inform that this won't be in order, might skip from month to month or even years it'll go as I recall. First off, this is DT, Supreme President of the Savage Samurai, younger brother Lion, 123 Street. Well, we weren't always gangsters. We started as a group of kids from Spanish Harlem, 123 Street and surrounding area, boys and girls that were just there hanging out at the time, some girlfriends. We used to play in the streets games like Ring Olivi, 1-2-3, softball, touch football and tackle, and a game where we took glider from the bottom of chairs and bottle top to play on the ground, where we had to shoot the gliders with our fingers into the number boxes. Don't know how to spells the name. We didn't always play by the rules, we made some up, like Ring Olivi 1/2/3. We play with bottles and chase you from 125 Street to 116 Street, between 2 Ave to Madison, even rooftops, and if we hit you with a bottle you were caught or hurt and had to return to your base at 120 times 10 to the power of 123rd Street or Hospital. Well, now the gang part. We were first Young Heath, 116 Street, 1st Avenue, then Young Renegade, 119 Street, 2 Ave. Not for long, once we see what they wanted us to do, construction for their building, we were like out of there and became Young Spanish King. Well, we were the 2nd Division and Shaft/Coco was the Supreme President of the 1st 117 Street, 1st and Pleasant Ave. DT was the Prez of the 2nd Division, Young Spanish King, 123 Street. Well, we did like the older guys, they never helped when we needed them but took the rep. BTW, we only lasted 2/3 months in those gangs. So we got together with the Young Satan, where we held our Third World meetings, 118 Street, 2nd Avenue. Think it was called Spanish Harlem Youth Center. I think Sir Dutch, 119 Street, was the Prez of the Young Satan. Don't really recall, but he had ranked. Well, there were lots of members from both sides and they took a vote for a Supreme President of the new gang, and the Savage Samurais was born. P.S. took 3/4 days to settle on a name. My brother DT won. Well, we had more member than them. LOLO. Coco didn't win cause he had too little members in his division, and Sir Dutch became Supreme Vice President. After all, it was 2 young gangs merging into one. Well, we started out small, about 50 guys, most from 123 Street. And it blew up. We had divisions at West Side, Washington Heights, the Dominican Division, 176th Street or 184th Street. Me and Papo/Ken started a division in Puerto Rico. Don't know what happens there. I left, and a New Jersey Hoboken Division, a South Bronx Division, and of course the Young Samurais, 118th Street. Lex, where Ali OOP was the Supreme Prez and Bam Bam was the Supreme Vice Prez. Don't know how my brother accumulated so many members, but he did. See, it was free to join but hard to get out. You had to pay $75 or take the Apache line. Most of the money and the weekly dues, $1 a week, went on guns and rifles. Mostly all members paid to get out when the shit hit the fan like rumbles. We were at war with 2 gangs, the Viceroys, 110th Street, and the Renegades, 119th Street. Well, this was just a short part to let you know how the Savage Samurais were born. This is Lion, DT younger brother, by the way. DT stood for Double Trouble or David. His first nickname was Point, short for Poindexter, cause he was the smartest and wore thick glasses. From My Eyes to Your Ears Prat 2. As we all know, DT was the Savage Samurai Supreme President from East 123 Street. Lex and Park Ave. Well, it'll go as I recall. DT was a ruleless leader as well as fair. If he gave a order and you didn't carry it out, you would get lit up, or in some cases he would carry it out himself. He was also nice at times. He'd take some of the members out on his dime, to the movies. Like the Cosmo, 116th Street, and he always carry a .32 gun in his little leather handbag, which he used as needed without hesitation. I remember a time when we were in the movies and there was our war call, a how ahh outside, so we all ran out and it was a setup. The Vicroy with another gang was waiting outside. They had 2 of our member trap at the Connors store, so as DT lead the charge. Well, he was the only one with a gun at the time, so I though, but he forgot to bring it. Instead he kneeled down behind a car like a cop, pull out his big flat Uniware aka magic marker and pointed at them, and they all started running away fast, thinking on our behalf. Well, as for our trap samurai, I ran inside the store. Were they Were running out cause we were coming. I took a machete off one of them and went more inside looking all gone. They all were heading toward 110th Street. Two of our guys got hurt, won't say their names, it up to them to say, or you already know. Well, you got a ideal of why DT was the president. What you probability didn't he know about DT? He been to prison, went to Buffalo NY College where he ace all the courses. While selling marijuana on campus and drugs on 123th Street, well, he was moving up. He sat on a committee for juvenile justice crimes in Washington, D.C. Due to his experience, gang/college/prison/ and street smarts, he even had a face-to-face with the President of United States, shook his hand. I seen the pic of Jimmy Carter handing him an award for juvenile justice crimes. Well, as fast as he lived the good life, faster it fell apart. Let's just say he became his best customer till he fell back in prison where he passed away. BTW, he had a great funeral due to the neighborhood giving my mom money for the funeral, especially Kin 123st. He gave the most, a couple of thousand I heard. God bless him. Well, that all, samurais stay in our heart and soul.